Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to your morning cup. Today is Wednesday, September 9th, 2020. Your boy W. Dubois. Haven't been here a couple days. Labor Day weekend, grabbed the dude up. They grabbed the ninja up. So, excuses though. Who wants to hear them? We're here now. Let's get to it. The cup. Wednesday.
Justice Department is seeking to take President Trump's place in a defamation case brought by advice columnist D. Jean Carroll, who claims the president raped her in a Bergdorf Goodman changing room in the 1990s. In a Manhattan federal court filing Tuesday, the DOJ said Trump was acting within the scope of his office when he denied the sexual assault allegation, triggering the lawsuit, and the Justice Department should therefore substitute itself for the president. The DOJ also moved the case from New York State Court to federal court in Manhattan with the filing. The move comes about a month after a judge in state court denied a motion by Trump to delay the case. Carroll tweeted Tuesday that the request by DOJ to substitute for the president was another stall tactic, writing Trump was trying to hurl Attorney General Bill Barr at her. Just when real Donald Trump is required to produce documents and DNA in discovery, he SICs the DOJ on us, she wrote, adding that the move was unprecedented. Her attorney said in a statement tweeted by Carroll that the move by DOJ was shocking. Realizing that there was no valid basis to appeal that decision in the New York courts, on the very day that he would have been required to appeal, Trump instead enlisted the U.S. Department of Justice
He got
to
that
replace
clout.
private lawyers and argued that when he lied about sexually assaulting our client, he was acting in his official capacity as President of the United States, Carroll attorney Robbie Kaplan wrote. Even in today's world, that argument is shocking, she added.
When companies neglect to include the price of their services in their advertising.
And here goes Miss Carroll herself, publicly. She's very boisterous about it. A case that happened 30 years ago, she had brought it up in 2019. Everyone has their opinions on that, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to talk about the facts and what's going on. And as Miss Carroll has said, it just proves that Trump is guilty. And also I have the beast attorney in America, the beast Robbie Kaplan. Okay, so I find it pretty interesting that these charges were brought up in New York State, and now they've been taken away from the state level and sent up to the federal level. And like they said, it's a legal move. It's unprecedented. Boom, 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 boom. Justice lawyers argue that Trump was acting within the scope of his office when he denied Carroll's allegations made last year that he raped her in a New York luxury department store in the mid-90s. She says his comments include that she was totally lying to sell a memoir, besmirched her character, and harmed her career. Boom. Numerous courts have recognized that elected officials act within the scope of their office or employment when speaking with the press, including with respect to personal matters, the justice attorneys wrote. It will be up to a federal judge to decide whether to move the case to federal court from state court and to allow the U.S. to become the defendant. Carroll is trying to get a DNA sample from Trump to see whether it matches as yet unidentified male genetic material found on her dress that she says she was wearing during the alleged attack and did not wear it again until a photo shoot recently, last year. She had a photo shoot in that dress. All right. See, my thing with this is it's interesting because I was gonna do a story and I'm still gonna do it. I'm just gonna mention it now, but it's an ongoing story. It's talking about the defunding of New York City by DC. Probably, and people say it's because of the gripe that President Trump has with his hometown, my hometown, New York City. Queens is right there. He grew up 15 minutes from here, in Jamaica Estates. With that said, there's been it's documented. It's been said publicly that New York is not going to be getting what they need to get funds. The MTA is struggling. The Metro Transit Authority, they're struggling. That's our train system and subways. And he has a beef with his hometown. His hometown has a beef with him. So it's funny that it shouldn't be like this because at the end of the day, we're talking about the Justice Department. It's supposed to be unbiased. And it's supposed to be something that can't be smeeched. But, personal things and political warfare has pretty much taken over and infiltrated every spectrum of life that we live. Political warfare is in it. And even in the places in the foundations that can't be besmeached or shouldn't be besmeached, like the Justice Department or authoritative institutions. With that said, we know all of that is garbage because that's the way it should be. Me and my boys always say that. We say that to Mim Jim and them, like, yo, we always say it to each other. It don't matter about the way things should be. Everybody wants where they should be. And that's cool. Things should be better. There shouldn't be racism. There shouldn't be a corrupt Justice Department or possible corrupt Justice Department. There shouldn't be murder and violence. But there is. It's not about the way things should be. It's about the way things are. And then the quicker we learn that, the quicker we're going to be able to adjust society. And I'm saying we, the people, because we got to get our ish together. Or we're just going to sit here and keep crying. So President Trump's going to get defended by the Justice Department. His Attorney General, and Anthony Barr, got his back. And y'all know that already. So, you know. Lawyers for the Justice Department said in court papers that Trump was acting in his official capacity as president when he denied ever knowing Ms. Carroll and thus be defended in court by government lawyers in effect underwritten by taxpayer money. So we're going to pay for his legal defense. You know? And you know, it's funny. And the White House, and this is another side note on President Trump putting in his work. White House moves to bar federal agencies from racial sensitivity training, and he calls it un-American. He says the racial sensitivity training that's been taking place in federal workplaces, he wants to bar it. He said it's un-American. He says teaching people about racial sensitivity, it's very divisive, he says, and he said it is racist in itself. That's as per the 45th president and the current president of the United States, Donald Trump. Ew. And the same man has been nominated for a 2021 Nobel Peace Prize. Yes, indeed. I'm going to get off this Trump news all the time. We got to get off this zone. Move it on. But yes, U.S. President Donald Trump has been nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize for his efforts in the Israeli United American Emirates deal, reports say. Christian Tybring-Jed, Norwegian parliament member and chairman to the NATO Parliamentary Assembly, nominated him. Jed named Trump in 2018 also. He did not get he did not win the award in 2018, but he was nominated. He was nominated. We'll see if he gets it. But would you be surprised? It's 2020. Right. You know. And this is a story I found interesting. It's one of Trump's guys, President Duarte. As you can see the headline. Let's get to it, man. Thank you, Bloomberg Quick Take, for the video. Okay, so you see the headline. President Duarte pardoned, or did he pardon him or release them? Well, it says they pardoned him. So Lance Corporal Pemberton was accused of murder and convicted of murder in the Philippines of a transsexual named Jennifer Lord, who he met by his base. He's already served almost 6 years of his 10-year sentence, a sentence that many people felt was light in Manila. You know, there's a lot of protests about it, but bottom line is, President Duarte, he runs shit in the Philippines, you know? If anybody knows what time it is with him, he runs ish with an iron fist. He is, you know, he's the ultimate dictator, man, you know? You play with him, you could never come home again, you understand? So, you know, and here is his words on that.
It's my decision to pardon. Correct me if I'm wrong. But ito ang tingin ko sa kaso. You have not treated Pemberton fairly. So, i-release ko. I am not favoring anybody. Neither Pemberton nor the family. Pero, alam mo, itong gobyerno, may konting, dapat. Kasi, sa good behavior,
Yo, this man got 6 years for murder.
Detained siya
Wow.
for the crime.
2015, okay,
facing
he was arrested.
trial. And prison siya for the crime.
Okay. Okay. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy, man. Yo, this shit is crazy, man. Yo, man, I mean, what can I say? Protest is the word of the year, and that's what they do in Manila. Oh, but at the end of the day, nobody's, there's nothing they could do about it. This Marine Pemberton, he's gonna go home, and he's gonna come home to welcome arms because he has a lot of support. His GoFundMe shows that. Just like Kyle Rittenhouse's GoFundMe shows you now. That's up to 600,000. The lady who gave up Pelosi at the hair salon, she got a GoFundMe. Her joint is worth 400,000. I can't even put all these stories because it's been too long, so I'll just tell you about it. So like I said, man, bad side of the tracks, the MAGA party, they are so solidarity with each other and they ride with each other. And that's the homie. That's the MAGA homie right there, Duerte. Duerte part of that crew. We'll get into that later, that crew. I'm gonna do a show on the crew, on that crew, man. The prince in there, the Saudi Arabian prince part of the crew. Of course, the boss of the crew is Putin. Our president is part of that crew, Duerte. Who am I missing? The Syrian dude, Assad, nah, they don't really mess with him. The Saudi Arabian prince, they rock with him, but he hot. He's just a hot boy. He a hot boy. He's bugging out. He do what he want. His murders be on TV. And they're like, damn, bro. And then they used to mess with the Turkey dude, but after the murder of the Washington Post journalist, he gave up the prince, the Saudi prince. They don't mess with him no more. So you gotta peep this shit, man. Or maybe some people know what I'm talking about. I'll explain more later. But we're just gonna finish the cup off. We're gonna move on into a more interesting topic that you got. Okay. She says OBJ flew her out. You already know the story, and if you don't, you're gonna find out. This is Chief Keef's baby mom. I know, right? You see that? Look at these broads. Yo, I don't be feeling Adam. Adam is wildin', yo. I don't really rock with all this, man. But whatever, man, But we're gonna see the shenanigans real quick. Look at it.
Keep it.
Hold on, let's start with these hoes.
You can't. You gotta.
Odell,
You can keep it. Bombs.
Okay, I will tell y'all.
That's
this.
exotic. She's exotic.
Allegedly.
We're avoiding
That's
lawsuits
exotic.
here.
Yeah, allegedly.
Where? Yo,
Okay. Yes, he loves to be shitted on.
Ooh.
Okay, that was my first time ever. I never
You
thought.
did it? You actually
No,
did
I
it?
actually couldn't shit. Okay, I couldn't shit. Okay,
I think I could shit
Yo,
on
Chief
the
Keef
right
baby
here.
moms, yo,
I
Chief
could
Keef,
not do it.
man.
Like I'm a
Had
wild
baby
man.
with that.
I could do some freak asshole shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But the shit part, you can't just do that to me like on spot. What?
Like
Shit
shit
on
right
me.
now.
Okay, he wanted me to come on a plane. He was like, make sure you don't have any underwear. Don't take a shower for 24 hours. I'm like, damn, what the
Y'all
fuck
believe
you
her
on?
about Odell?
But he was
Odell
like, take a
Beckham?
picture. This is how I got thrown out. He was like, take a picture of me. You shitting. So I was like, all right, fuck. I can do that. So I took a whole video, bitch. What you want? I was like,
I love you. You took a video?
of me shitting. So I sent it to him. I got, like, the next maybe 2 hours I was in Houston.
Was there like a selfie video? How did you do this?
I was just
I
like,
need that.
bitch,
I need
bitch,
lessons.
shitting. Just like, I made it sexy as possible.
Of course.
I'm gonna do that.
I feel like anything you do is sexy. I just look
We got
at
the
it and I get turned
blueprint
on.
here.
Fuck it.
The exclusive on.
The blueprint. She the blueprint? Yo, man, I'm from New York City, man. I'm sure the LA, California cats see a lot of things. I seen it down south in Florida, Miami, South Florida. It's exotic women down there, they call her exotic. I remember, what is that? Yep. I mean, I'm not the cat's meow or nothing, but these are the athletes. These dudes making all this bread. Odell Beckham is a star. His woman, this looks phenomenal, yo. That's why it's hard to believe, but at the same time, dudes are always cheating, messing with shit that's lesser. But look at this, man. Look at this, man. That's exotic. Look at that, man. Look at that, man. She look like a Martian, yo. They look like avatars. What is that, man? You flying that out? Oh, I want that one. But for real, man. For real, man. This sister's in the East. This sister's out here. Man, that. She from the hood, too. She knew Keef before he blew up. She had the kid with him. This is crazy, man. Yeah, man. His baby mama a disgrace, yo, our homegirls. Look at that turkey leg. All right, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that. Her name's Slim Danger. Chief Keef BM shoes she wore while talking about she had a bowel movement on Odell Beckham. Christian Doors. She got the Christian Doors on, yo. Look at that. They not even like popping ass late, like they not even tag poppers. They run around here with this attention-ish. Yo, man, you know, those are the same bros. Them two girls, let me show y'all. Those are the same bros. I don't know if y'all know, I be knowing a lot of trash and a lot of effery, you know, I do. These chicks right here is the same chicks that said that the Phoenix Suns are supposed to have ran a train on them. Yeah, the Suns players boned them in the bubble. They let them in the bubble. You're supposed to be keeping disease out the bubble. They let them two girls, these two, they let them in the bubble, in the NBA bubble. The Suns went undefeated in the bubble, though, so I don't know. Crazy, man. And we're going to close it out with Arod, J-Lo, the Mets, Stevie Cohen. You know, we put Arod and J-Lo on the front, but they're not the winners. They're going to take an L in the Mets bidding because the Wilpons are looking like they're going to sell the team to Steve Cohen and his rich ass. Stevie Cohen, she's made. Arod and J-Lo, J-Rod. J-Lo was talking about, you know, she wanted to be the first woman owner, but she's not. There's already a woman who owned the Mets before. But, you know, they tried it. You know, it would have been cool for the papers and for the media. But Stevie Cohen, ultimately, he'll probably be the best guy for the job because Stevie, he has more money than the top 3 owners combined, I believe. You know? And they're gonna have to take the loss on this. You know, Met fans are pumped up. Look at this. In an interview with the Post Joe Sherman, Alex Rodriguez and Jennifer Lopez made a Hail Mary appeal to the Mets, though it seems like hedge funder Steve Cohen has the inside track. They said Lopez would be the one in control and guarantees the World Series. I guarantee it, but it's not going to happen. And like I said, mostly Met fans are happy. They're happy the Wilpons are selling at all, period. They're just happy about that. You know, the Wilpons, another time, once again, I put a show together on them. I've been working on that, and that's going to be a 30-minute standard about the Wilpons, you know, their relationship with Bernie, and, you know, all the other effery they put the Mets through and his fans, and, you know, it's real. The pain is real, the curse is real, but hopefully it looks like they're getting out of it in another combusted season. You know, the Yankees is right with them. The Yankees stink this year. The Yankees might be the 1989. They stink. They stink! Came and look at my squad. Yo, I always talk about the Mets. Yo, I'm a big Yankee fan. I always gotta say that, yo. Everybody knows the deal, but the Mets, they be the hot topic. The Yankees is all business, and they're not that fun to report on. So, and I still got love for the Mets too, but J-Rod is not gonna get it done. And it was a nice ride. And with that said, thank you for coming to the Cup. Thanks for coming through. I got mad stuff on this paper. You know, I missed a couple of days. There's a lot of relevant stories. So maybe I'll do one today. But, you know, we're coming back with one tomorrow for sure.